What's up, everybody? How are you doing? It is a beautiful Friday, as you can see. It's been raining, and I was like, let me get out here while it's nice. It's so pretty. Oh, finally get some sunshine. I know I just did a video on my Facebook page talking about having the spirit of success and how to deal with failure and disappointment. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a Uber encounter I had. When my man can't take me somewhere, I do Uber, but when I do Uber, I do Uber Black. I only like black people driving me in Uber, preferably black men. Nothing against my sisters, but the protection. Y'all don't feel protection. Y'all don't have protection energy for me. So anyway, I just love my black men and I love my black women. So we do Uber Black. Black men and black women drivers are the only ones that we breaking bread with. But I had an Uber driver. What's up, boo? My Cassandra. I had an Uber driver. Girl, he had these big old locks, right? And he's a Pisces. So, when I get in the car, I love it when it's a black man. And he told me his birthday was March 15th. I was like, yes. I get a Pisces. And he told me he was from Atlanta. And so we were talking. And I gave him the reading of his life, basically. This boy was like, what? Do you know me? And when people, especially Pisces, or any sign, but especially those water signs, when they know them on a deep level, like they just open up to you, you get the best. But he was talking to me, and when he dropped me out back at the house, he told me that he was an artist, and I told him what I did a little bit, and he was like, man, that's cool. So he gave me, he was like, you got to see my artwork. I do art. I said, I'm not surprised, Pisces. So he go in his trunk, and he showed me this beautiful piece of artwork. I'm like, bruh, how much you want for it? I was like, you got Cash App, PayPal? He was like, yeah, I do. He was like, but I got to finish it first. And so he gave me his card and everything. And I was like, okay. Now, I'm like, can I get the artwork? So you got Cash App? He said, well, I'll text me and then I'll text you back and I'll let you know when it's finished and then you can Cash App me. I don't want to give it to you now. Now listen, y'all water people, y'all perfectionists, people that ain't with that go get them, get it. That's that delay spirit. Is your basket ready to receive? You could have he could have been, I told him, I was like, how much you want for it? He said, man, I'll let it go for 35. I was like, cool. But you weren't ready to receive the 35. You talking about you gotta wait until it's finished. Here we go. That's how they get. They trying to wait. And you could have been $35 richer. I could have had that piece of artwork in my next Facebook Live. Who knows? Yeah, girl, Cassandra, you hit the nail on the head. Artists are very particular about their stuff, and he told me that. And that's so funny, Cassandra, that you said that because he told me that. I said, I get it. Because he was like, I'm not finished. I said, look, Erykah Badu, I said, she said, I'm an artist and you sensitive about your shit. He's Pisces. I said, so I understand, but I need to tell the artist that left side of the brain needs to kick in. Because, see, we too much in our artistry and perfection mode and what's that the Cancers do and the Pisces do. They want to protect it and wait. They delay themselves. That was a delay. It's a delay. Is your basket ready to receive, though? And he makes me think about another Pisces man I met back in 2014 when I was in the middle, my transition from Don't Date Losers, and then that went away, and I had my depression and my, nervous breakdown, which was a spiritual awakening. And by the way, everybody that's having nervous breakdowns, that's what the Westernized society tells you, but it's really a spiritual awakening you're having. So my transition from Don't Date Losers, I was in this Wigs and Wisdom brand I was trying to put together. And I was still semi doing my thing, living from one of my homegirls' house with her 3 kids. And they had about 10 friends apiece. So I was in a house with kids, trying to start over, trying to build a website on Wix.com. I built a website on Wix.com. And then I went to this meeting with one of my homegirls. The homegirl I was staying with, she said, my girl, let's call her Latoya, she got a business meeting because Latoya had this little mobile beauty supply business out of her trunk. And she was like, we finna go to this Indian restaurant and meet with these business owners that's gonna try to help her license her product, get it packaged, and da 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 da. So I go with them. Now, both of them, God bless them. Latoya wasn't really ready for this type of business, meeting. But I was there. Latoya wasn't dressed right. Neither was her friend. They both look like hood rats. And I hate to say that, but they look like Trailer Park, New Jersey hood rats coming to this meeting. It was some Turkish men and this one black man who was a Pisces. So we ate our Indian food. And afterwards, I gave him my website. And he goes on the website or whatever. He texted me. He's like, did you do this website? And I said, yeah. He said, you know what? Call me. I'm going to call you tomorrow. Da, da, da. This man, this Pisces man, he was so prophetic. He was Morehouse grad, business mogul. Y'all Pisces are so prophetic. He gave me so many amazing concepts, but he put me on the path to knowing how to set up your business for investors, because that's what he did. He helped black-owned businesses and businesses in general go to market on a big market in the airports. He would get people in distribution deals with Coca-Cola, this and that and the third. And even one of the clients that he put me on was a restaurant owner who was Indian, who had a mango lassi drink. If you've ever been to an Indian restaurant, they have something called mango lassi. So he had a mango lassi drink that he was putting together a deal with Coca-Cola so it could go, to market. So he said, what I need you to do, Art, is write a backstory, get to know him, write the backstory, description for the juice. I mean, this is stuff I had never done. He had me getting together multi-million-dollar concepts, writing them out down to the penny, how I need to be allocated, down to the Excel spreadsheet. This was like an MBA boot camp overnight. Okay, this Pisces man. And he told me after that meeting, he said, this is going to be the fateful day that on this day, your life will change forever. And he was right. He was even the man that told me, you're limiting yourself by only dating musicians. That opened my world up to businessmen. I wasn't thinking about it like that. And so how it is to be an artist, you're not thinking left brain. You got all these wonderful concepts, but your basket not ready to receive. You don't have that LLC. You don't have that business infrastructure. You don't have nothing for people to look at, to support, to see what you're doing. That man, okay, you got cash out, but the damn picture wasn't ready. You weren't ready to make that sale. You didn't close. That's like if somebody who could put you on says, hey, spit for me. And you're like, oh no, let me go back home real quick and get my demo tape ready and I gotta go practice. You're not seizing the opportunity. You're not ready because you're overthinking. And so I thought that was very interesting and very symbolic how Pisces are on their shadow period, on their worst, on their best, because Pisces are very, very powerful people. They just second guess themselves and they put themselves in delayed situations unnecessarily. And I had a wonderful session yesterday with a Pisces sister who had a Pisces moon as well and a Sag rising. Girl, I was like, honey, y'all, this is my analogy I use for Pisces. A Pisces can fall down a well. You will throw the Pisces the rope, but the Pisces will cut that rope and say, you know what? I think I can make a rope out of these rocks down here. And you're like, what? So instead of getting out in 6 minutes, the Pisces delays themselves. The genius delays themselves and overthinks and says, I can make a rope made out of rocks down here. Now, to your credit, Pisces, you may be the first person that innovates the first rope made from rock. But to your detriment, it took you 6 years to do it. You stayed 6 years in that well when you could have got out in 6 minutes. That's what we do. We're not ready to really go. Our baskets aren't ready to receive. Our mindsets are in this delayed stagnation. We think we need more than we need. Lord have mercy. I had a Wix site. This man put me on. And it's just a ride that you're on. Every person you meet along the way is taking you to another step. I had no idea. It was so many concepts that I was able to work on with this man to set up business infrastructure so that it can be funded. What does that proposal need to look like? That one pager need to look like? How much money are you asking for? What do investors need to see? Do you have your 30-second pitch? We into this artistic right side of the brain, and this is stuff that he taught me. And we don't know how to really put together the concept from the left side of the brain. Oh, why should an investor invest in this shit? What is it? Who does it serve? What does it do? How much money do you need? How are we going to get our investment back? It needs to be a real business infrastructure behind this stuff. So you don't have your basket ready to receive. So defining your fire course, when we're talking about really monetizing your gifts and setting up a business infrastructure and setting up an authentic, profitable brand, it starts with having your basket ready to receive, having your concept just up and running. It don't have to be the best. Tell y'all something I learned about tax shelters for the rich. This is a Robert Kiyosaki book I read back when I was 18, 19. Even if you're having your basket ready to receive, even if you got a little MLM, Mary Kay business, having it, you can write off so many things and itemize things to write off for your business, even if it ain't successful. The white girl's been doing this forever. And I started doing this when I was a flight attendant. Everything that you're using for your business, for your job, you can write it off. Having these little MLM companies, ain't nobody got signed up, but see, you created a tax shelter for yourself. You created a foundation. You created a real business infrastructure. Your basket is ready to receive funds now. This too much game for y'all. This is how white people and Jews been doing this. You hear the Carnegie Mellon Foundation, the James Beard Award Foundation. These are infrastructures. These are ways that people who have even dirty money, shout out to the cartel, drug dealers, where they clean their money to go through real businesses. But the business has to be set up to receive it. Y'all need to have your baskets ready to receive. And even when you're talking about attracting high caliber men, have something that people want to fuck with. Have your basket ready to receive. Because when you get that opportunity, it's time for you to just act and be ready and rise to the occasion. So for those of you that are doing the Finding Your Fire course, this is stuff we're going to be talking about. How to build an authentic, profitable brand, how to monetize your gifts and abilities. Week 1 is going to be all about your gifts, what they are. Many people don't even know. So that Pisces, Pisces be having multi-million-dollar ideas. I'm telling you, and a lot of people do, yes. But them Pisces, you better listen to them. They're very prophetic. They're the aloof prophet. They will speak the future on your ass, give you the best ideas, and sleep on their own sometimes. But you got to pay attention to that. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I was at 348 and 50. Now I'm at 373 subscribers. Thank you. That makes me feel so good. I appreciate that. You know, I really appreciate that. So I want to show more people how to do this. It's not about having the spotlight yourself. It's not about being one leader. It's about empowering everybody else to be leaders and doing this and duplicating this, sharing the spotlight, sharing the platform. And we're going to be talking about how to really have Ujamaa and a sisterhood where you enjoy what you do. I'm really tricking my womb, sister. See, I'm going to build a collective of y'all and a conglomerate. And that's when you really enjoying your work. Somebody sew, somebody do plates, somebody do hair, somebody do nails. And we'll be doing Ujamaa and exchanging money and group economics amongst ourselves with the platform that we have. And that's what we're going to be doing. That's where this is going. This ain't just no course just to do something. This is so that y'all can be ready to receive. I'm making so many networks and I want more partnerships. But who am I partnering with? Who are you? What's your brand? What's your product? Have it ready. Okay, so love y'all. Let me get the hell on out of here and have a fantastic Friday.